Tom Hardy, Ryan Reynolds and Ben Affleck have played big roles in both MCU and DC. But did you know that all three Batmen have also played in both MCU and DC superhero worlds? In the next few minutes, we are going to take a look at the top 10 actors who played both MCU and DC characters. Welcome to B-Roll Entertainment. My name is Clovis alongside with my teammates Brucey, Jeff and Babu. In today's superhero verse, we are going to count down the top 10 actors/actresses in both MCU and DC. Without waiting longer, let's start. Number 10. Willem DAFOE. The most iconic character of the Green Goblin was portrayed by Willem DAFOE in Sam Raimi's Spider-Man trilogy. Willem switched sides in 2018 by playing Nudis Vulko in the DC film Aquaman. Here he is as the ally and the regent of the Aquaman. In 2021, he retook his role as the Green Goblin in the most acclaimed Spider-Man No Way Home, which was a super success for MCU. Number 9. Jared Leto. Did you guys notice that this guy is the same as this guy? Yes, you heard me right. Jared Leto first appeared as the Joker in the DC film Suicide Squad of 2016, where he was known as one who created Harley Quinn. He portrayed the role so well that he reminded fans of the late Joker, Heath Ledger. In 2022, Jared Leto took part in another superhuman storyline, but one on the MCU side, where he got his own standalone introductory chapter, Morbius. To many, this movie lacked a core, but still, Marvel CGI provided a big hype. As it seems, Jared Leto has a better future as Morbius than the Joker because Morbius might come back in the MCU future project, whereas, well, we have another Joker, so I think he's not coming back. Number 8. Michael Keaton. Now here is a Batman who switched sides from DC to MCU throughout his career. Michael Keaton started his superhero life in DC as Bruce Wayne, aka Batman in the movie Batman of 1989 and Batman Returns of 1992. Years after, in 2017, fans were thrilled to see him playing the Vulture in Spider-Man Homecoming of MCU. Some fans believe that he nailed it as the Vulture, but others think he is among the best Batman role players that ever graced the screen. Number 7. Christian Bale. Another Batman also switched sides from DC to MCU. Christian Bale first appeared in the superhero world as Batman in DC, the Dark Knight trilogy produced by Christopher Nolan. This film series started with Batman Begins of 2005, followed by The Dark Knight of 2008, and concluded by The Dark Knight Rises of 2012. In all these three epic movies, Christian Bale was the main actor #Batman. After 10 years, Christian Bale came back to the superhero world, but he was on a different side. I'm talking about his character as Gore the God Butcher in Thor Love and Thunder of this year, which belongs to the MCU obviously. Number 6. Ben Affleck. Our Snyderverse Batman was also once Daredevil for Marvel in 2003, and that makes him the third Batman who switched sides between DC and MCU or Marvel throughout their careers. That time, him and his ex-wife Jenny Garner as Elektra delivered Daredevil of Hell's Kitchen. However, Daredevil was a failure for Ben. Years after, he achieved his superhero dreams when he played Batman in Batman v Superman: The Dawn of Justice in 2016 and also in Justice League of 2017, plus the infamous Zack Snyder's Justice League of 2021. A quick reminder that if you're liking this video, you might click that like button, and hey, don't forget to subscribe. Number 5. J.K. Simmons. J.K. Simmons' most iconic character is that of Jonah Jameson, the editor-in-chief of Daily Bugle and a harsh critic of Spider-Man. In 2021, he also came back in the MCU for that role throughout the movie Spider-Man No Way Home. But did you know that he also played Commissioner James Gordon in Justice League of 2017 and in Zack Snyder's Justice League of 2021? Well, he portrayed both roles really well and delivered great performances. Number 4, we have Halle Berry. Halle Berry first played Storm in X-Men of 2000 and in X-Men United of 2003. She then went on and switched sides to play Catwoman of 2004, a film of DC which was a critical failure, and she found out that the grass wasn't greener on the other side. Luckily, she revived her Marvel role in X-Men The Last Stand and X-Men Days of the Future Past, of course as Storm. Number 3. Zachary Levi. In the movie Thor: The Dark World, Zachary Levi plays as Thor's friend named Frandrel. His role was short-lived and not as famous because he was killed in Thor Ragnarok by Hale, but it was his introduction in the MCU and the superhero verse, and then things changed from now on. In 2019, he shifted sides to play the DC childlike superhero Shazam, which was a success since he's getting another sequel in Shazam: Fury of the Gods. Number 2. Tom Hardy. Tom Hardy went from on playing the Mask and Vicious Bane in The Dark Knight Rises of 2012 to playing the Marvel anti-hero Venom. His role as Bane was iconic and will go down as one of the few people who were able to break Batman's back. His role as Eddie Brock is much more interesting as he got 2 solo movies and was teased to have an encounter with Spider-Man in the future. We can all say he is a better character as the alien symbiont than the villain who dies after. Now, before we hit our number 1, here is some honorable mentions. Zoe Kravitz. This year, 2022, Zoe Kravitz took over the internet with her role as Selina Kyle, aka the Catwoman in the Batman of 2022. But fans need to know that this was not her first introduction to the superhero verse, as she once played as Angel Salvador in X-Men The First Class of 2011, that means 11 years before. Andy Serkis also is another honorable mention as he played as Ulysses Klaue, the associate of Killmonger in Black Panther, and also played as Alfred, the advisor of Bruce Wayne in the Batman of 2022. Are you ready for number 1?
Yes, sir!
Number 1. Ryan Reynolds. Ryan has appeared in the eponymous 2011 DC film Green Lantern as his first solo movie as a superhero. He later played the full-mouth Marvel meta-hero Deadpool. He was in the very first days playing Wade Wilson as part of the X-Men franchise, and he now chose to be happier acting for Marvel rather than acting for DC. In fact, during Deadpool 2, which belongs to the X-Men franchise, he goes back in time and shoots Reynolds himself in the head when he was reading the Green Lantern script, which shows his position. Well, he didn't want to play it anymore. That's it, our top 10 list of actors who played both in DC and MCU. If there is any suggestion on who we forgot mentioning in the comments below, and for new viewers, I encourage you to subscribe to our channel. You shouldn't miss anything here. Remember to turn on all notifications. See you in the next video. I, Clovis, am signing out.